Hey guys, how are you? This is Carrie with Carrie McGuire Photography, and today I would like to share my process on Blog Stomp and pairing your images for your blog post. The way I like to do my process is a little bit more complex than some. I really like to have a featured image that has about 5 images to kind of lure the viewer into kind of wanting to scroll down more and see what else is in the blog post. So let's head on over to Blog Stomp, if I can get it going. All right, so here we are in Blog Stomp, and I have imported about 90 images in here. And I know you're probably thinking that is way too many images to import, but when I am scrolling through Lightroom and picking my images for my blog post, I really want to make sure that I have enough variety. And what I mean by that is I also want this to start when I'm shooting. If you shoot a wedding without blog posting in mind, you're going to be left with a lot of images that you're not going to have much to work with, I said. So having lots of variety is key to having a beautiful set of blog images. So make sure that you're shooting horizontals, lots and lots of verticals, because these verticals are what you're going to be pairing together. Try to shoot ones with negative space in them, like this one. And then also try to do some nice detail close-ups. These will pair beautifully with other images in your blog post. So let's go ahead and get started. I do want to preface that this shoot was not an actual wedding. This was a styled shoot that was put on at Los Ventana Canyon Resort in Tucson, Arizona. So you're not going to see your typical ceremony images. So let's start out by making the actual featured photo that I was talking about. I'm going to do a set of 5, and I'm going to go pull in one of my favorite images of the bride and groom, such as this one. And then I'm going to find one that will pair nice with it. So I'm going to pull in lots of pretty details. Bear with me while I choose some of these. Sorry for the phone call. Let's decline that right now. And let's see. I think one more pretty detail in mind is a good idea. So what I want to do is I don't quite see the actual layout that I want. And if somebody knows the answer to this, that would be great. I have a specific one that I use, but it doesn't always populate. So for some reason, I have to go in, edit my style, say that this is what I want with these settings, and most of the time, magically, it reveals itself. But in this post, I don't think it's going to want to do that. Let's go ahead and try it one more time for blog feature. And it is actually this one, but I like this one reversed. So if I mix it up, maybe I'm actually okay with that. So I'm going to go ahead and stomp this one. But normally I like these 4 images down below and then the 2 of them on top. Stomp this. Now I'm going to go in and start pairing my images together. I love this image of her. I love that only her lips are in focus. She is the actual bridesmaid, not bride. So I do not want to pair a dress image. But I do probably want to show one of the tablescapes. Not that one. Let's be a little bit more precise here. This can be sometimes a very daunting task. You want to make sure you pair the right images together. Ah, that's beautiful. All right, so we're going to go ahead and stomp this image. Then I want to showcase a pretty little detail. And she had some bridesmaids gifts, so I want to showcase some of these. Oh, how cute is that? Stomp this image. Let's go ahead and lay a full spread right after that. And let's go in and find some table details. Not really a fan of that. If you want to deselect one, you just hold down your command key and unselect it. I love these Jimmy Choos, but not quite sure where I'm going to place that yet. I will probably come down here and find some images. Just her in her gown. And it is okay to go ahead and scroll through and see images that were shot a little bit later in the day. I think that's beautiful. But at the same time, you do want to tell a story. So make sure you keep that in mind as you're going through these images. What I don't like about this pairing is that there are two sets of eyes too close together. One is facing this way, she's facing in, and she's facing that way. And it's just not something I prefer. It doesn't look cohesive. So we want to kind of break that up a little bit. Let's go ahead and throw another detail in there. And let's go ahead and pick one of the bride and her bridesmaid. The hard part is deciding which one of these pretty images you want to use. Let's choose this one, and we're going to stomp it. Then we're going to choose one of a pretty detail of her hair. Not quite the one I want. I think I'm going to go ahead and choose this one together. Actually, I think I see one that has a little bit more space. Beautiful. Go ahead and stomp that. And all right, my next video will be of the rest of the images for the post, and we'll go over that.